game called Quest. This is has anybody here played the Resistance Avalon by chance?
That sounds super familiar.
I feel like I played a Resistance game, but not Resistance Avalon.
I played
Was it sci-fi based?
Yes.
So the Resistance was then they did like a reskin called the Resistance Avalon, where it was basically the same game but set in Arthurian times in King Arthur's court. Quest and Avalon is the far more successful version of that game. Quest is a spiritual successor, same game designer. It is basically the same game, slight tweaks to it.
Okay.
So this is a hidden roll game. We're going to be dealt. Everybody's gonna get one of these roll cards. Let me zoom in on these.
Profile. I'm
They'll
going with the
never know.
naturalistic.
We have 6 possible roll cards here. You're gonna be either a good guy or a bad guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should warn you, I do have a notorious bias towards the bad guys of Arthurian lore.
So
Well, you don't necessarily get to pick.
I know.
it's gonna
but I am willing to
gonna be
sabotage
random.
my friends.
Of course you are.
Wow.
So what we know is not to trust Christian no matter what card he gets.
That's all I want.
So we have for our first game we're gonna stick to the basic layout for 6-player group. The 3 good guys are all just loyal servants of Arthur. They don't have any special powers. They're just good guys.
They're just nuts.
They're just cool.
They're just good guys.
They cool.
There's 3 bad guys in the deck. One of them is a minion of Mordred.
Ooh.
No special power.
You
just a
kinda
bad
want
guy.
to be him,
just a
don't
bad
you?
guy.
I kind of want to be
Okay.
Mordred.
I want to be more gun.
There is Morgan Le Fay.
Oh, we just playing as her?
Yeah.
Oh, well then.
Yeah, but Morgan Le Fay is not affected by the magic token, which we will get into in a bit. And the Changeling is also a bad guy, but unlike Morgan Le Fay and the regular minion, the Changeling does not know who's on their team, and nobody knows who they are.
Okay.
Oh, that's like
So
life.
they're
Damn!
they're a bad
So
guy, but
dark.
Sativa.
Are you okay?
accurate. Yeah. All right. You good?
I'm good.
So those are the 6 rolls that are going to be dealt out.
I was gonna say because there are also some.
There are a ton of other
characters,
rolls
yeah.
that we'll probably mix and match with after we've played our first round.
Okay.
Once we deal all these cards out, we're going to do a little setup phase where everybody closes their eyes, and we'll put up little blindfolds so the chat can't cheat.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
super smart.
So we'll all have to close our eyes, and then the minion and Morgan Le Fay will open their eyes to see who each other is. They'll close their eyes, and then we'll start the game. One person is randomly going to be determined to be our leader for the first round. They'll get the leader token,
Oh, that's a lot of power.
and they are going to pick a team to go on the first quest.
Ooh.
Yes.
And as you can see on this board here, the first quest requires 2 people to go on it. Unlike the Resistance and Avalon, there is no voting on the team. What the leader says goes. Period. Once the team that is going on the quest has been selected, that can include the leader, by the way, but it does not have to. The leader can pick 2 other people. Then everybody who's going on, they're going to get one of these little shield tokens to indicate I'm on this team. And then you're going to privately look through this deck of cards and choose either a fail or a success.
Oh.
If you're on the good guy team, you want to pick success.
Yeah.
Always.
sometimes I
Never
wanna
pick fail if you're a good guy, because that's bad.
But that's how we learn.
Yeah, it builds character.
Yeah.
But if you're a bad guy, you can choose a fail card. Now, that's where the mind games come in, because first quest might not be the best time to do that, because then everybody knows not to trust one of those 2 people.
Oh, I
Yeah.
understand now. Okay, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like Secret Hitler with extra steps. And I like
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit. But I mean, you do what you want to do if you're a bad guy. You can vote fail whenever you're on a mission. And the objective for both sides is to try and get 3, if you're good guys, 3 successful quests. If you're bad guys, 3 failed quests.
Okay.
Does a quest fail if there is any fail card in it at all?
Any failed card in the mix at all is an automatic. This quest fails.
Nice. It really doesn't take more than like tripping a horse once.
Right.
Why would
Yes.
we trip a horse?
Well, that depends if I'm Morgan Le Fay or not.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of reasons.
Do I have
That's
money on a
just-
different horse?
There you go.
There we go. That'll do it.
If we get to three,
I'm sorry. It's the-
if we get to three successful quests, the good guys win.
Cool.
If we get to 3 failed quests, the good guys have one last chance to try and salvage things. Where we'll have, I think we have a couple minutes to discuss things, and then we do a count of 3, and everybody points at 2 people at the table that we think are bad guys.
Aggressive.
And then the bad guys
Oh.
will all, after we all point, bad guys lower their hands to
And go,
reveal, and if the good guys are all pointing at, if they're only pointing at bad guys and all 3 of the bad guys are being pointed at, good guys win. Otherwise, bad guys will win.
There's 3 bad guys.
There are 3 bad guys.
Okay.
There's
2 are you.
the minion. There's the minion of Mordred. There's Morgan Le Fay, and there's the changeling.
The changeling.
And
I thought the changeling was
doesn't.
neutral.
And the changeling
The
doesn't.
changeling's a bad guy, but
Oh,
but
okay.
they
But
don't get
doesn't
to
know
they don't get to
who.
open their eyes or signal to Morgan
Okay.
or the minion.
They're trying to change.
Sure.
Ling. They're trying to change.
They're
Ling.
trying to change lings. And the last thing that I have to discuss. Let's see. Leaders are all going to get a veteran token. At the end of a round, the leader will get to choose who the next leader is. But they cannot choose somebody who has a veteran token. These tokens are a little cheat sheet for what the roles are that are in the game. Once we pass this little amulet token, I think it's the leader gets that. I'll double check. Gets that token and then gets to give it to somebody, and that person has to reveal privately to the person who played that token on them
How they voted.
what their affiliation is.
Is this revealed after the second quest?
It'll be after
Okay.
the second quest. Then that leader gets to give this to somebody and privately view. You cannot lie about this, but they privately get to view your affiliation.
Okay.
Okay.
They don't get to show it to anybody, so whether they're telling the truth or not. But yeah, that's the gist. Hey, thanks for hanging out. If you want to spend more time with us, do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, head on over to twitch.tv/BNB Tabletop and give us a follow there. We play board games live every Sunday night at 5 p.m. Pacific time on a show we call The Board and Barrel. And we like to keep things interactive. You guys can influence what happens throughout the course of a game with our Buff and Nerf house rules. You can also make predictions on how things are going to pan out, play virtual bingo for a chance to win a free board game of your own, and heckle us and stuff from the chat. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you Sunday night.